When we think of Lord Hanuman, we picture the ultimate mythological symbol of strength, a deity whose legendary, unshakable devotion to Lord Rama defines his very existence. It is easy to assume their alliance began the day they crossed paths in the deep forests during their earthly lives. But the foundation of their unbreakable bond was forged long before either of them took their first breath. To understand their connection, we have to look past the idea of earthly coincidence and look at the mechanics of a divine cosmic master plan. The sequence begins in the heavenly court of Lord Rama, with a beautiful and dedicated Apsara named Anjani. During a visit to the earthly forests, Anjani made a grave mistake. She spotted what she thought was a mere monkey and laughed at it, completely unaware that she was mocking a powerful sage deep in meditation. The sage retaliated with a highly specific curse. The moment Anjani looked upon her future husband, her face would permanently transform into a monkey's. This personal tragedy provided the initial friction required to engineer a divine avatar. The sage did offer a slight mitigation to the curse. He promised Anjani she would eventually find genuine love, and Pruitt freedom from her affliction. Following Lord Rama's counsel, Anjani spent her days wandering the earth until she crossed paths with Kesari, a remarkably brave Vanara warrior. The tragic trigger of the curse took hold the moment she looked at him, and her face shifted into a monkey's. Yet, instead of turning away, Kesari offered unconditional acceptance and asked her to be his queen. Now married, Anjani turned her focus to intense, unwavering devotion to Lord Shiva. She prayed specifically for a divine son, knowing this condition would finally break her curse. The sage's punishment had effectively forced Anjani into the exact state of deep spiritual alignment needed to become a vessel for the divine. Meanwhile, miles away from the forest, an entirely different event was unfolding at a royal palace. King Dasaratha was conducting a massive fire sacrifice, a yagya. Here we have two simultaneous timelines. Up top is Anjani's penance. Down below, the king makes a desperate plea to the heavens for a royal heir. The gods responded by manifesting a sacred offering, a prasad, exclusively for his queens. At this precise moment, two entirely independent, extreme acts of devotion had peaked at the exact same time in different realms. Before the queens could eat, a majestic bird swooped down over the ceremonial fire and snatched the glowing prasad right off the golden platter. Vayu, the wind god, intercepted the bird mid-flight to carry out Lord Shiva's specific will. The wind god precisely guided the falling prasad through the sky, carrying it miles away and dropping it perfectly into the lap of the meditating Anjani. Finding a glowing, sacred offering resting in her hands, Anjani believed it was a direct answer from Lord Shiva and gratefully consumed it. The theft physically fused these two separate destinies, proving they were always meant to converge. The biological and spiritual result of consuming that offering was immediate. Anjani soon gave birth to a radiant, monkey-faced boy, a direct avatar of Lord Shiva. With the arrival of her divine son, the sage's condition was met. The curse shattered instantly, and Anjani was restored to her original celestial form. She and Kesari named their child Anjana, though history and mythology would come to know him forever as Lord Hanuman. The curse acted as a divine holding pattern, ensuring Anjani was in position for this exact cosmic alignment. Look at these two distinct streams. Queen Kausalya, mother of Lord Rama, and Anjani consumed the exact same divine prasad. Because their origins share this divine source material, the souls of Lord Rama and Hanuman were inextricably linked before they ever existed. True, unwavering devotion creates ripples that cross time and geography to intertwine destinies. The gods architect entire destinies, far beyond the fulfillment of a single wish. Jai Bajrang Bali.